The Bridgeview Trail, 2021 State of the Watershed presentation by Kathleen Harris, narrated by Jackie Vanderhout. The Bridgeview Trail Restoration Project. The Bridgeview Trail runs southeast to northeast along the edge of Diamond Canyon, from Bridgeview Drive to Monterey Boulevard. The trail itself is almost level, with two access points down switchbacks to Salsa Creek, Palo Seco Creek. It is approximately 1 mile in length. It features a pollinator garden created at a former City of Oakland construction debris dump located to the west of the Bridgeview Drive end of the trail. In order to support native insects, especially pollinators like native bees, the site is managed so that something is in bloom every month of the year. The Bridgeview Trail features sections of oak laurel forest with some intact native understory areas, deer, foxes, many birds and insects in residence. The terrain is rugged once you are off the main trail, with erosion-prone sections. The Monterey Boulevard end of the trail features a grove of third-growth redwoods with Palo Seco Creek running through the canyon. Very beautiful. Several years ago, the ridge of the trail was clear-cut by PG&E crews. Not only did this destroy the oaks, but the understory as well, permitting the invasion of ivy and blackberry. The trail has a number of problems besides PG&E. Extensive invasion by Algerian ivy and Himalayan blackberry, along with other invasive plants such as thistle, hemlock, and weedy grasses. Erosion-prone areas and untended culverts. With the pandemic, a new group of users, some of whom do not practice good public hygiene. Accomplishments. We have a cohort of repeat volunteers. With over 70 types of native plants at the site, something is in bloom all year, making this a successful pollinator garden. We can provide seeds and cuttings for the native plant nursery in Joaquin Miller Park. Native bees, syrphid flies, butterflies, and other pollinators have been seen at the site, and in some cases, Mei-chan has documented all stages of development for some of the insects and uses the pollinator garden as a study area. Ivy has been stripped from the oaks and laurels along the upper part of the trail, between Les Mert Drive and the trail. Invasive blackberry has been removed from a large section of the meadow next to the pollinator garden, but neighbors requested that we leave an area of blackberries for picking in the late summer. It is down a trail to the right-hand side of the main trail. Discoveries. We must support our restoration plantings with water for the first year. If we get ahead of ourselves, we simply can't keep up with the demand, especially with COVID closing down our volunteer program, and we risk losing plants. We've made a decision to pull back on more plantings until we have better control of current plantings. Once certain areas of the garden are filled in with natives, they really do take care of themselves. Over the course of 10 years, we have seen the effects of climate change and are trying to adapt to our drier climate. Drought has restricted our plant choices. Patience is the ultimate virtue. We can't do it without you. Bridgeview Trail every Sunday at 9 to 11 unless it rains.